Eighth graders, we've been working with a lot of graphs and linear equations lately, so today we're looking at the graph of a linear equation in two variables and the graph of a linear equation, horizontal and vertical lines. So we're going to find 5 solutions for the following linear equation, then plot the points on the graph, and we have a couple more after this too, okay? So we're going to go to our little whiteboard. So here's our equation. Let's just find negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. I think those will be easy enough. So 3 times negative 1 is going to be negative 3. We add that to the other side, and we get a negative 5. Okay, 3 times 0 is 0, so y equals negative 8. 3 times 1 is 3. Subtracted with negative 8 is a negative 11. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtracted gives us negative 14. And we'll write the last one out. 3 times 3, 9 plus y equals negative 8. Subtract 9, negative 17. We're going to find out our values first, and then we're going to graph, okay? So next, we have x minus 5y equals 11. So let's do negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. When you need to do 5, those are usually the easiest ones. So negative 2 added to 12 is going to be 13, divided by negative 5 is going to be 13, or negative 13 over 5. Okay, that's a negative. Bad one. Negative 1 added to 11 is going to be 12, divided by negative 5, negative 12 over 5. 0, you don't do anything, so 11 divided by negative 5. We have 1, subtracted is 10, divided by negative 5 is negative 2, and 2, so 11 minus 2 is 9, divided by negative 5 is 9, negative 9 over 5, okay? No more over there, we'll go down here. Let's again do negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, added to negative 5 is 3, negative 3, negative 3. And because of the 0, nothing changes. Okay. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1, added to negative 5 is negative 4. Actually, that's not going to work out. I think I messed up. Hang on just a second, friends. I think I actually copied this one wrong. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to change this and just make this a y so that these will be correct. Okay, because if we just pretend there's a 1 there, divide by 1 doesn't change it. Okay, so 0, can't subtract it from negative 5, we just have negative 5, 1 times 1, subtracted from negative 5 is negative 6, and 2, negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. Okay, and then here's our other ones. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move this one over. We're going to go to our graph. And we are going to graph the following. So the first equation, we had negative 5, 1, negative 5, 0, negative 8, 1, negative 11, 2, negative 14, and 3, negative 17. So they look to appear in a line. There we go. Now we're going to graph our next one. We're just going to graph them over each other so you can see. So we have -2, -13/5, -1, -12/5, 0, -11/5, 1, -2, and 2, -9/5. So again, we look at it, looks in a line, perfect. Next, -2, -3, -1, -4, 0, -5, 1, -6, 2, -7. Once again, in a line. Now we're going to graph those other equations. So we'll go back here for just a second. So, and we talked about this last time. One way to determine if a given point is on the graph of a linear equation is by checking to see if it is a solution to the equation. Note that all graphs of linear equations appear to be lines. So let's just say we want to know if 0, 0 is going to be a point or a solution to an equation. Doesn't look like it would be in a line for any of our equations. Okay? So you can visualize, but you can always plug it in. So if we go back to this first one here, let's say we want to see if 5, 0 is a solution. So we plug it in. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 0. It doesn't work because 15 is not equal to -8. But it might have worked because it kind of looks like it would be on line. All right, we're going to get rid of these 3 just to free up our graph a little bit. This 4, excuse me. So we're going to go back. So find 5 solutions. We did that one, sorry. Graph these 2 linear equations and then 2 more. So 4 linear equations, okay? So x equals -2. X equals 3. Y equals 3. And y equals -2. So we're going to zoom out a little bit. So each one's a different color. So the first one, x equals -2, is right here. And then x equals 3 is green. So what do you notice? They're a straight line. Okay. And then the x ones, x equals anything, is going to be a vertical line going up and down. You notice about the y's, we have -2 and 3. Those are horizontal lines, so they're going left to right. Anything that is y equals just a number is going to be a straight line at that point. You can see that it goes through that point everywhere, but it doesn't ever cross the x-axis. Same with the y's, never crosses the x-axis. Now if we would do x equals 0, it would cross because it's all the same kind of thing, okay? So what your assignment is going to be, you're going to have to determine if ordered pair is a solution of the equation. So the easiest way, again, is to plug it in, see if it works. And then the next part is determining if the equation would be a horizontal or vertical line. So like I just said, x's will always be vertical, up and down. Y's will always be horizontal, left to right. So you just have to pick between those options. There's 3 of those, I think, 3 or 4. Okay, so that's it. Complete the questions. Let me know if you have any questions about the lesson or anything else, and have a wonderful day.